EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for September 27th, 2023. It is Wednesday. I have an image behind me that does not include rain for the first time in 4 days. So if you do see the sun today, that glowing ball in the sky is not going to hurt you. It is called the sun. It is not going to hurt you. Okay, so this is a good thing. We need to dry out a little bit. It's been dreary, it's been raw, it's been damp, it's been miserable for the last 4 days now. So this is going to be a welcome sight today. Now it's going to be a partly cloudy day across the region, but we'll take what we can get. We got a mixture of sun and clouds today as high pressure is moving down from the north. Wednesday's video forecast is proudly sponsored by the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania. The KP Agency is Easton's only woman-owned insurance group and is an independent brokerage specializing in Medicare insurance products. Turning 65 and enrolling in Medicare can easily be described as one of the most overwhelming and confusing processes. You're bombarded with ad mail and endless calls, and the information out there can be both misleading and unreliable. Why not use a trusted local professional to guide you through the process, and at no cost? The KP Agency can educate and enroll you in all your Medicare-related needs. Visit them online at thekpa.net or give them a call at 908 329-7140. That's 908-329-7140, and please tell them that Bobby from EPAWA sent you. They're the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. Now, we've been talking about this the last couple of days of why this is finally clearing out. Now, this same low pressure that was once tropical storm, this is going back a little bit now, but was once tropical storm Ophelia, obviously became a remnant low several days ago. And in this place, this is actually where it is. It's this weak low. It's sitting down here, way off to the south. Ushered off to the south because you have big, strong, high pressure up here that's kind of creating like a bowl effect here where it's pushing against and pushing all this precipitation and the clouds out of the region. It started pushing the precipitation out yesterday evening, but the clouds were still lingering on, and then they finally started clearing a little bit overnight. So this morning, you're going to have clouds very early, some clouds, not a lot, but some, quickly dissipating and be giving way to partly cloudy skies, and that's what it looks like this afternoon. It's like a parting the Red Sea, right? So this is a nice day today, finally. It is still going to be on the cooler side. Temperatures are going to be in the middle 60s generally. Very uniform across the region, 62 to 66, not much of a spread. So low to mid 60s today, and then very similar with a small spread again here on Thursday, but we are expecting more in the way of clouds because we have an upper level low coming at us. So here's the mostly cloudy conditions we're expecting in parts of the area, at least in our southern areas. And that's because we're getting a little bit of a pull, a little bit of return feed from a system. We have an upper level low moving through the Great Lakes here, an upper level trough. And this is what we're looking at on Thursday morning. You have a big upper level trough sitting up here like this, right? There's your upper level trough. And then you still have all this moisture out here. This is not Ophelia anymore. And I heard some people talking about that, but this is not Ophelia anymore. There's just some remnant moisture that's sitting off the coast. Some of that is going to be drawn northward a little bit. But the question is how much, and the models have been trending away from anything of note with this particular system here. There's an upper level low that is sitting in association with that upper level trough sitting out here. Is your upper level low right out here in the Ohio Valley, and that's got to move through. It's going to swing through here on Friday, and you can see that here as it's doing so. It's pulling some moisture northward, but maybe in our eastern areas is trying to get here on the European model, and just a few showers maybe with the upper level low itself as it moves through. Again, this is still a big question mark. I don't think it's going to be adding up to much based on recent trends, but there is the opportunity for at least a few showers on Friday, mostly cloudy skies with that upper level low in the vicinity. But this does clear out in time for the weekend, so we are back to intervals of clouds and sun, partly cloudy skies, whatever you want to call it here on Saturday. Temperatures warming. Instead of being in the mid 60s, we're looking at temperatures on either side of 70 on Saturday, and they keep going from there. After that point, we have temperatures that are going to keep going up, with high pressure moving in on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They're literally sitting right over top of the region. You put a big H, or a big, very broad high pressure that's sitting here, and this extends all the way out here. This is a big, elongated high that's going to be in place Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That means mostly sunny all 3 days. It also means we're going to warm up. Temperatures will be in the middle 70s by the time we get to Sunday. Monday and Tuesday of next week will be in the upper 70s for highs. So a little bit of a surge coming in here at the beginning of October. Of course, the 1st of October is going to be on Sunday, right? So first couple days, at least several days of October, are going to be on the warmer side of average. Now going back to the system here again, there's not much here on the European model at all, right? Just take a look at some other things here. Here's what the GFS has for Friday. It has some getting in here, but again, this isn't very much on Friday. Just a little bit, a few showers across the region. See the lightest grays here, a little bit of light green showing up here. It's really not much, even on the GFS, which was a little bit more enthused before. And the NAM came in at its opening bid yesterday, came in with, really high amounts of rain across the region, and that has since backed off in the two most recent runs. So this is the latest run, actually the next two successive runs. Here's the latest run. Has an isolated shower or so across south central PA and our southern areas here overnight Thursday night, later Thursday night already, right? So then Friday, it has some activity, but it's all down here by the Delmarva. So again, we're going to have it, these areas right in here are your highlighted areas here on the NAM for any activity. And that makes sense given the overall setup of what we have. So I do think that is going to be a situation where it's just mostly cloudy up here. You're really not dealing with any precipitation. We are going to allow for at least an isolated shower in those areas, and I continue to revisit this in the next two videos that we do, of course, for Thursday and Friday. But right now the NAM is not thrilled, and this goes away overnight, Friday night, and then Saturday's fine. Okay, so the bottom line is the weekend looks great. Okay, that looks fantastic for the weekend. Great weekend coming up, temperature-wise too. It's going to be a great weekend. I mean, 70 to 75. 70 on either side of 70 on Saturday, either side of 75 on Sunday. You can't ask for a better weekend there, and that's going to continue right into early next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for September 27th, 2023. Have a great Wednesday.